Right, I decided to recalibrate my magnetic gauge, the one that's built into my resonator. Now, that's my portable resonator. Now, when I built this, I had to guesstimate roughly how long to make it, you know. And it turns out that I had the magnets a little bit too close to the bars. So what I've done, let's see if I can get the light right. Well, it's a bit either too bright. I don't know if it's just. I don't know if it's just this phone. Hang on, I'll just mute about a minute. Oh, damn it! It's funny this when this thing's happening. Now I don't know if it's just the phone that's like this, but basically what I've had to do is put some more, an extra 2 pieces of rubber felt, sticky back rubber felt, on each end of the tube between the magnets and the end of the tube to keep the magnets from going too close. Now I've got this balanced much better now. So basically the magnets don't go too far to the end of the tube inside. Now when I put the magnets on one end, I put some felt on there to stop them crashing, otherwise they'd break. But when I remove the magnet, let's just try and get this. Oh, how the heck do I get this in shot? Right, if I pull the magnet off, you should see the magnet release. If I can do it without jerking. This is very, very difficult. There we go. The magnet released. Okay? So my gauge is now working properly. Now let's turn this around. Saves me swapping hands around with my phone as well. Now when I put the magnet on this end, without it, it's going to crash. Oh, yeah, it crashed. But now if I just shake it a little bit, obviously this magnet is not going to be. There you go. Now you can see the magnet. It's actually, there's a gap between the magnets and the foam. Turn it upside down. And the magnets are actually falling against the foam again. Turn it the other way up. And just shake gently a little bit, because there's going to be much more flux field once this is assembled. So basically I've got it pretty well balanced now. Yeah, it just sticks slightly, but there's a bit of glue vapor and stuff in there, so it's probably kind of tacky, but you can see it bounces. See if I can do this with my phone in my hand. It's not. There's a bit of bounce. So anyway, that's much more closer to what I want. But if I move, let's just get this back down again. Now, if I just gently remove the magnets like we did on the other end, we should see it release. I can do this. Actually, I'm twisting the magnets. There we go. It released and went back up to the end. Put them back on. Tap it a little bit. I'm having to tap it because I haven't got quite enough magnetism at the moment. Because this is going to have magnets all the way around and the field will be much stronger. So anyway, I'm going to have to put it back together again and try it with all of them on. Well, I think I've got it a lot better than it was before, because I couldn't get it to do that before. Because the iron was interfering. And there's still iron in the middle, but because these two magnets are closer together now, there's less chance that they're going to both stick to the iron. They're going to repel each other more. So there's going to be more repellent forces in the centre now, and less attraction on the ends, which is what I was trying to get them to even. And that foam obviously is going to help prevent them from shattering when there's not going to be a solid end stop. It's going to be like because it's foam, it's going to be like a soft rubbery bounce. Anyway, I'm just going to pause. And do you want to hear something really strange? Right, this is my other magnetic gauge. Now the cupped ends are actually on the end, actually on this end. That is the dome, the part that's countersunk. Now, when I get the magnet, I dropped my phone then. When I get my magnets, oh, damn it. Right, trying to do this. When I put my magnets this way, it pushes the end, right? On my gauge, same end of the magnet there. Look, now let's do this on my gauge, which is inside the cage. Now the strange thing is, it's the other end that moves inwards, not that end. Huh. Now that's very interesting. It's almost like the magnetic field is going all the way around here and looping back. We've actually got, this is biasing. Well, these coils are going to be on right. The magnetic field is going to be pushed through, and it's going to energize the coil. Now, but it doesn't really matter what happens inside the cage, other than the fact that it's going to give us some kind of an indication. But what I was quite surprised to discover was that the magnet on this end, which is exactly the same as this in this tube, with a countersunk on the ends. And as you can see, these have got the flat edges. Well, I don't know if you can tell actually, but you know, light on it. But the flat edges are on the inside. But yeah, the countersunk is on the end. Did you see that? Huh. That is very, very strange. Now let's remove the magnet. I don't actually have to remove it, just have to twist it to one side actually. Let's just gently move the magnet out of the way. Actually, I think I do have to remove it. There we go. The other magnet on the other end is what's moving. But with this one, is that one. So everything's back to front. It's like we have a mirror image going on here. Now this is extremely puzzling because the positive, the pole, the south pole that's been pushed along these bars, instead of it travelling, well, I've actually got some little wires which I've actually put in as well. Steel rods, there's some thin steel rods on the end there. Now, that helps to guide the magnetic field to the centre of the cage, which I made. But the magnetic field is actually, instead of it travelling, like I expected, along that steel rod in the centre, and pushing this magnet at this end, instead of that happening, it's actually going all the way around and pushing the other magnet the other way. Now, isn't that very, very curious? But that was an interesting discovery I made, and that is very useful to actually know this. Now, just imagine, if I hadn't got this gauge in the centre there, I would not have known that. I would not have in a million years been able to suss out that my magnetic field was actually doing a complete roundabout coming back the other way. So I have made a discovery. Anyway, the video's at 9 minutes, nearly 10, so I think that's about it for that one. And I've got my thing calibrated, and I'm going to start putting it all back together. I'll probably do another video later on. Anyway, thanks for watching.